Hold on, let me tell my actual favorite one. Let the judges read by the time. The minute I knew about the auditions, I piled all my hottest new discoveries. My beauty stars of tomorrow to up. I wanted to be a Fraser Crane. Careless crime agents ever had. Professor Pete, human encyclopedia, as in stuff. Explain for us there is the wheel. Born in the he believes dreams have secret meanings. It's political debate you want. Meet newlyweds Hank and a right wing.
Come on in, girl.
lets you manage your digital
What's up?
assets.
What's up? What's up, guys?
They value your jewelry to help you understand what it's actually worth. Get more for your jewelry. I'm so busy feeling sorry for myself. Thank you. Hi. Just suggesting this for myself. I'm suggesting it for you. She is your representative. She doesn't Hi.
What's up, Lisa? How you doing?
Crane's here. He's not alone. Have a seat.
All right. Past 2 days suck. Got irritated Monday and just came home. I made like $90. Where you been hiding out? Yeah, can't watch wrestling no more, so I just let it go, whatever it is. Where you been on vacation? I don't know if you watched my live the other night, but just nobody showing up. I was just gonna go live on Tuesday and Thursday from like 1 to 3 until I start getting people back in here. I was out for like the past week, almost past week. I ain't seen much soda anywhere. You wasn't in here. Fire wasn't in here. And one night it was just me and Body for like 3 or 4 hours. There's somebody hiding in the background right now, but they ain't gonna show herself.
I had no idea who I was speaking to. You impersonate my niece, and your cruel joke's not fired. Look away! Not time to open a wine bottle. Now Benjamin is resigning from your company. As he did.
Hey,
I'm not virtuous enough for you now. No, fine, quit. Next time you need a deal made, call the Dalai Lama.
since you would not send me your number, look, I took McDonald's order just to show you. That's the front of the bag. No receipt or whatever you say. That's the other side of the bag. Yeah, they don't even put numbers on it. They just hand me a bag. They didn't even put numbers on it. They just hand me the bag. I took a McDonald's order just to take a picture of it and show it to you. What up? What up? I don't know why it was like everybody just up and disappeared. I ain't seen Bud Soda in 3 or 4 days, maybe.
Yeah, but Soda's been sick. Tommy, hello. But Soda was sick. I told him that about your concern. Hmm. Tommy, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I was right in the middle of playing a game.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt.
I ain't nobody been on, so when I did come on, I just play a game.
Right. Yeah, no, I told him that you were concerned.
Yeah, 'cause I ain't seen them on anybody's stuff.
Right, yeah.
Lord, if he's been sick, it means he got to make 2,000 a day.
Well, he's feeling better, so.
Yeah, but if he missed 3 or 4 days worth of work, he's gonna make 2,000 a day to catch up. I just okay, get your camera time. Come on, get in here. You go. You go. Get your camera time. Good girl. You're licking an eye again. I don't have this whole head. He can get me right in the eyeball every time. I know. I know. I know. All right, go play.
Well, I'm going to get my eyes examined because I have eye care with my health insurance here, and then I'm putting in my notice. I'm
Oh,
so
really?
sick and tired of, yeah, I'm getting tired of not being able to get breaks like I'm supposed to, and just like just all the BS, just everything. It's just wearing on me. I hate coming to work, you know.
Oh, when you feel like that, it's time to get another job.
That's for sure. So I didn't think I'd get to that point, but yeah, I'm at that point.
Well, I guess in 2 weeks I'll just stop streaming.
So
Well, I ain't seen fire. I ain't seen, like I said, I ain't seen fire. I ain't seen Bud Soda. I ain't seen Corey in
so what did
here.
I?
I ain't seen a bunch of them. So I made this for them to come hang out. If nobody's gonna hang out, there's no reason for me to be here. I drink beer, smoke cigarettes, watch TV without, you know.
Hi.
I'm surprised. I saw fire in Flex's stream the other day.
Yeah, I guess they quit coming by here. All the newness wore off. So
Maybe they just went to bed.
it was something new to do, and now the newness done wore off.
Or maybe they passed out cold before in Mr. Stream. That's what happened to me. I tried to stay awake for it, but I was just too darn tired.
Well, see, with your case, for some reason, I was thinking that you worked Friday night, but you actually worked Thursday night to Friday morning.
Correct.
And I was on here one night. I was like, I don't know where Lisa's at. I know she's at work. It's Friday night. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, no, I'm a fucking idiot. She works Thursday night to Friday morning.
Yeah, I worked Monday overnight to Thursday overnight. I can't take this place any more than that. And now I'm just getting to the point where I'm just very unhappy.
So I guess your girl didn't work out.
Huh? No. She was gone within days. She was gone before I came back.
I mean, she might as well have been gone the first couple of days when she wants to take 2, 3 hour lunches and
Oh my god, I know, right?
just leave when she wants to.
Exactly. I mean, I started drinking the white monsters, and I had been staying away from them because of the sodium. But I've been drinking them lately just to get through the night.
Did you see them? Since you didn't send me an email, did you see them pictures I showed you?
I did send you an email, and you did not text me back.
I don't have nothing from you.
I sent you an email.
You said you did, but I don't have nothing from you.
Are you sure? Hmm. And I can't go back and look because every time I go and switch on to something else, I get booted from the stream. So, but I really did. I know I sent it. I was wondering why you never text me. I'm like, he's sitting there saying how I don't email him, and then when I do, he doesn't text me back.
Oh, I do say it.
You little liar.
I didn't see it before. I just went back and I'll see it.
I'm sorry, Lisa, you did send it.
Nah.
Told you I would. I just been preoccupied with this job, unfortunately. And I've been doing really good with Spark, and my bills are caught up. Like I have enough, I have some money to get me by till I find another job.
All right, I saved it. I gotta. All right, I just sent you something.
Okay, I'll see it after because I can't leave. Every time I go, I hit the back. I screw up my phone with your screen.
I literally took the shitty ass McDonald's orders. Just like now, look, my McDonald's so bad when you see them bags, there's not only no receipt, but they didn't even put the number on it. You know, it's like they always ask you the last three, but they put like six numbers.
Yeah.
They didn't even put a number on it. They just hand me the bag. So I walked over there and I set the bag up there where they're supposed to put trays. I took a picture of the front of it. I took a picture of the back of it. I sent it to you. That's how bad my McDonald's is.
How do you know they gave her the right order?
I mean, I told them the number I had. They put shit in a bag. I mean, I try to watch them, to make sure they're putting the right shit. But I mean, they said they were doing mine now, and I was trying to watch. But it's like them cheeseburger combo meals or whatever. It don't say that they get all these fries and all this shit. It just says like cheeseburgers and stuff. So I don't know. Like, there's no receipt, no number, no nothing. They just hand it to me. So here's your order.
Damn.
Told you McDonald's sucks down there. I don't go to McDonald's unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah, I don't go unless the payout's decent. And actually, I've been doing a lot more Spark. I've been getting some pretty good orders with Spark.
Hi.
And what's nice is like they have 24 hours for to tip you, or they roll over the tips within 24 hours because the customers have 24 hours to adjust their tip, like um, Instacart and stuff. And it's nice to see the rollover tips. Like, what was it? Yesterday or the day before? I had like $63 in my account before I did any deliveries because I had $63 in rollover tips.
Yeah, what is it? I think Lou and Mary do the. I think they did a lot of shipped orders, and there wasn't tips on them, and they never did get tipped on them.
Yeah, they've been doing chips and Instacart.
And I think they said that like 90% of shipped orders never have tips on them, and tips never come in on them.
Yeah, yep, that's what he said. But the ship must pay it. I mean, everybody loves ships, so they must pay pretty good to do it if customers don't have to tip.
What they do right now, but give it a year or two, and they'll be getting a little $7 for 15 miles and no tip and all that shit. This ship will be like, what are we doing wrong? How come these people can't get their food? How come they can't get their groceries? Yeah, and I kind of want to do this every. I was wanting to do this every night, and that was when
Yeah,
people were coming in. But I don't see Corey coming in. I don't see Fire coming in. Body's usually here. That's probably who's in the background, but he ain't said nothing. I ain't seen. He said he's been sick, but I ain't seen
that's how body and flex is too.
Bud Soda in here. Usually, Body says something if they're here.
Yeah.
But you haven't been in here for like 4 days or something, so I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time and stare at myself all night. I was like, I only made this so that people could come in and conversate and have somebody to talk to. But if nobody's gonna show up, I'm gonna sit here and talk to myself.
Why, you don't have anything to say to yourself? I'm just messing with
Nah,
you.
I talk to myself enough in the car. I don't need to talk.
There
I
you
don't need to
go.
stare. I don't need to stare at myself on the computer and talk to myself. I got wrestling I can watch. I got Frazier to watch. Whatever. Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah. I used to love staying up late at night. Not to tell my age or nothing. And this ain't a great beard. I just painted this on here, but I used to stay up late on purpose just so I could watch like the MASH and the Hogan's Heroes and all that crap.
Right.
It might have came
Nice.
on Nick. Might have came on Nick at Night. Might have been on another channel, but they had like the Mary Dick Van Dyke Show and all that crap.
Yeah. Oh,
Late at night, they play like the old Gomer Pyle shit. The other night, I was just gonna fucking cut it off and delete the stream from YouTube and turn around and watch TV.
well, if it makes you feel any better, Bud Soda forgot about UDM stream today too. That makes you feel better. You're supposed to say yes. That makes me feel so much better.
Not really.
I
Well,
just think he's been working a
I try to
lot.
go on. I try to go on every night. You know what I'm saying? When he's working.
Yeah, I know. I missed you last night. I was watching for you, but I saw you never came out.
Now, because Sunday night, I said I'm just gonna start doing Tuesday and Thursday from 1 to 3
Mm,
because nobody's here.
right.
I was like, hell, I'll just do Tuesday and Thursday from 1 to 3. Maybe somebody will show up. And I said in my stream on Sunday night that if people start showing up again, I'll start coming on every night. I mean,
I think a lot of people are cutting down really on live streaming. I noticed that I'm not watching as much live streams as I used to.
well, I mean, I just see no reason to sit here and stare at myself for 3 or 4 hours a night and nobody show up. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it was great at the beginning, but like I said, I guess now the newness is wore off.
Hmm.
So the people that used to show up ain't showing up. Hell, I keep doing it every night if I just had, you and Bud on. They'd give you somebody to talk to while you're working, and Bud Soda somebody to talk to while he was working. He goes home, winds down, has him a beer, before he goes to bed. I ain't talked to him in 4 or 5 days at least. So I don't know how that card's going for him.
And I'm just assuming it's okay.
I know that he got it back, and supposedly the mechanic was supposed to look at it top to bottom, and then he started having issues out of it. So,
Well, he did that video the other day, and he didn't really say anything. He just said it was going to be a bumpy video because he was driving a stick.
yeah, I'd rather have a stick, but my Fiat was a stick. Now the Ford Focus I got now it's an automatic, but I would rather have a stick personally. But I kind of wanted an automatic, and that's what I wanted when I went in there because, like, they're gonna, what was it, like May 2nd, they're gonna put my wife's car in the shop again,
Hmm.
work on it, and she can't drive. Well, she can drive a stick, but she refuses to. She don't like to.
Ah,
So, if I've got an automatic, I can jump in my pickup, which is a stick, and I can drive it, and she can drive mine.
right.
instead of her missing a whole day's worth of work because they've got her car.
My ex had a stick.
Huh?
My ex had a stick, a truck that was a stick, and that's how I learned how to drive one. But I'd rather drive an automatic.
Yeah, I mean, she can drive one, but she just refuses to even try. She acted like she tried to drive a Fiat, but I think she purposely just stalled it to say, "See, I can't do it," just because she didn't want to, you know.
I don't blame her. They can be a pain right in the butt.
But the Fiat was so nice because it had a damn thing on it that you could push on the Fiat, and you know, like when you're sitting at a red light or stop sign, and sometimes people roll back a little bit.
Yeah,
The Fiat actually had some kind of feature on it to where when you pushed in the clutch, it would hold you there for like 5 or 10 seconds to give you time to step on the gas and come off the clutch so you would not roll back.
nice.
Which it
Yeah,
is
I hate
good.
that feature, especially on a hill.
Yeah, that it is good, but at the same time, it's not good if you kind of get dependent on that and then you get into another vehicle that's a stick like my pickup and it does not have that feature, you're going to roll right
Right.
into somebody
Whoops.
because you're going to be so used to that time to, let off the clutch and push the gas. And when you jump into another car that doesn't have it, they say, you're rolling backwards and you're just like, oh. They say, you done fucking crashed into somebody's front end because you forgot you wasn't in the Fiat no more. I like my little Focus. There's just a few things. I'm gonna take it in Friday. There's a few things they need to look at, uh, like when you put it in gear,
Yeah.
go like auto down, auto up, auto down, auto up, auto down, auto up. And when it does that, you can see the lights, like my back lights, my headlights. I'll go dim and bright, dim and bright, dim and bright. The
Yeah.
motor goes. Yeah. You gotta look at that. You gotta look at my cigarette lighter thing because obviously I need a cigarette lighter because I use my phone for my job. So I gotta be able to charge it.
Right.
It's not working. So right now I got these portable chargers that I have on charge that I take every day to keep my phone charged.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah, I have to use them because my cigarette lighter's not working, that little thing. These days you can't even call it a cigarette lighter, it's just I guess they call it a charger. Because that's a 2005 Ford Focus and there was no ashtray in there. It just literally has I guess you want to call it a charger port
Hmm.
nowadays, and it's right up there by the by the radio. It's like you got the radio right over here, and you got the port right here,
Right.
right beside it. I guess it's just called a charger port.
Yeah.
And I'm old school where you always had the cigarette lighter down there beside the ashtray.
Hmm.
I still call it a
Well,
cigarette lighter. I still call it a
a
cigarette
lot
lighter
of
thing.
new cars aren't made with cigarette lighters.
Yeah, this one still kind of looks like one. It may not, but it kind of still looks like one. They got to look at that, and I want them to check the brakes because they're squeaking. And my bright lights, it's like if I click my bright lights on, it's
Yeah.
like they'll come on when I click them, and then when I let go of the handle, they'll go back to dim. But the bright light will be on, but I ain't got no bright lights. And I click them again, they go back to dim, and there's no bright light up there, the little blue light, you know.
Yeah.
But if I'm driving down the road with one hand and I hold it, and I don't click it all the way, I just hold it. I got bright lights, but I got to sit there and hold it and have bright lights. I got to get them to look at that.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's just little things. I mean, the car still runs good. I mean, except for that little up and down thing with the motor. It runs real good. It shifts real good. Like I said, it only had 78,000 miles when I got it.
What does it have now?
89.
Oh, you're not like me. I put tons of miles on my car.
I put between 150 to 200 miles a day on mine.
The first year I had my car, I put 44,000 miles on my car. I got it with 42,000, and it had almost 90,000 by the end of the year.
See, I'm trying. I gotta go grab beer. Freezer while I'm gone.
But then I was doing a lot of ride share. I noticed there's a big difference, miles difference, when you do ride share and when you do food delivery. I remember the first year of the pandemic, I started doing food delivery and instead of ride share. And my accountant was like, "How come you claimed so much on one year, and then this year you're only claiming 26,000 miles?" Hmm.
I gotta go check my Venmo account too, because I woke up. I don't know if I showed you this or not, but I woke up one day and it didn't tell me where it was from, but somebody had tried to sign in my Venmo account like 8 different times. And I got an email every time they tried and it didn't work.
Wonder why the heck?
It was like 1 or 2 nights after I was giving y'all like my PayPal and my Venmo and my Cash App and all that.
Yeah,
I got an email that said that somebody tried to sign in my Venmo like 8 different times.
that's weird. It's a good thing that they let you know.
Yeah. But I don't know if you saw that episode where like with Lou and Mary, where she was trying to get on DoorDash and they told her that she was on the waiting list,
No.
and she eventually got on, but she tried to get on DoorDash and they said she was on the waiting list. I wish they would do that here, because I'm seeing all these new DoorDash people. But I will tell you, I was very nice and cordial. I went to Arby's one day. I was getting DoorDash order, and this lady was there. She was like, "Oh, you do DoorDash?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am, I do." She was like, "Is there any tips you can give a 3-day dasher?" I said, "So you've been doing it for 3 days?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, how much is this order paying that you just got?" She said, "I'm going 8 miles and I'm getting $6." And she was real happy about it. She was real happy about it. I'm going 8 miles, I'm getting $6. I was like, she said, "What?" I said, "Here, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you." I said, "Look, I'm picking this order up to 12.50 going 5 miles." I said, I don't. I said, you do what you want, but I don't touch nothing under $5
Yeah.
unless it's going a mile or less.
Right.
I said, you never want to take anything unless it's going to be at least a mile to a mile and a half or better. I said, right
Yeah.
now, the way gas is, I wouldn't do nothing under a mile and a half. I said, if it's going 5 miles for $8, jump on it. If it's going $5 for 5 miles, I'm not doing it. I'm still having issues right now. I've taken some of them, but I still have issues right now with taking like I took one today because it's really slow, but it was like $13 for 10 miles. I don't want to do that. To me, it's not worth it because by the time it takes me to get there and get back, I could have did like three or four little $6 orders for 2 miles. But then again, there's no as slow as it was, there was no guarantee that I was going to get those. So, but I tried to tell her, I was like, if you keep taking, if you keep, I tried to tell her, I said, look, if you're taking stuff that's less than $1 a mile, you're not making no money. I said, you do what you want, but you asked for my input, so I'm going to tell you. I'm like, don't take nothing $3, don't take nothing $4, don't take nothing $2, don't take $5 unless it's a mile or less. It's like I took a 550 tonight and it was literally going almost like diagonal across the street from where I was.
Well, the tips I've been getting over the past few days haven't been too bad. Been pretty nice.
Then DoorDash started screwing up. I don't know what's wrong with DoorDash, but like I've noticed it flip flops one way or the other. It's like when I first start working and you try to leave at the door and take a picture and it keeps saying something, an error happened.
Yeah.
So I might do 5 or 6, 7 orders like that where I just got to say hand it to the person, hand it to the person, hand it to the person. And then after like 5, 6, or 7 orders, I'll go take a picture and it'll just start working out of nowhere. Well, tonight it did the opposite. Tonight it was working all night, and then it act like it started lagging. And it's like it'd tell me I got something, and I have to wait for it to pop up on the screen. And then in my last 4 or 5 orders, I couldn't even take a picture of it because it kept saying there was an error occurred. It was so late that I knew that if I jumped off and jumped back on to try to fix it, then I'd have to schedule. I just kept clicking handed to person, handed to person, handed to person. And I would text them before I did it and say, thank you,
Yeah.
enjoy your food. And send them a text message. Then I just click hand it to person and go on. That way
Yeah.
they knew that their food was there.
Yeah.
Since I wasn't able to take a picture, so they'll get a notification.
Well, that sucks. I wonder what happened. Did you ever figure it out?
It's just a glitch with DoorDash. It's like I said, like tomorrow I'll start and it'll work fine. I hope. But anyway, it's just a glitch with DoorDash. Like I said, sometimes it'll start doing that with my first 5, 6, 7 orders I do. And then the eighth order, it'll let me take a picture and everything will be fine. And tonight it was just the opposite. It's been working fine all night. But my last few orders, it wouldn't let me take a picture. It kept saying some error had occurred. And
Hmm.
usually if it does that during the day and it doesn't fix itself, I can end my dash and start a new one and it'll work fine.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was that late at night and I didn't want to end my dash because then it would have made me schedule because I know we're slow as shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to deal with it. Text them, let them know their food's there. Quick, hand it to the person and go on.
Yeah.
I just hope Mushy Moo don't get in trouble.
For what?
He's been doing a lot of Uber Eats orders that say enter a PIN number. He ain't been getting their PIN numbers. He's
Oh, he
just been
hasn't been getting.
bypassing.
Yeah, I don't understand how he's doing that.
There's a way. I had some kids playing games with me one night, and they ordered Chick-fil-A, and I went to Chick-fil-A. I got the food. It was sitting in my car, and right as I was getting ready to start delivery, they texted me
Yeah.
and said, "Cancel our order. We don't want it." Like, I've already got your food. And now you don't want it? Like, well, you need to go in there and cancel it. They're like, well, we can't. I'm like, yes, you can. You can go in there and cancel your order. They didn't. They were playing games and they didn't want to cancel it because somebody told me that on Uber Eats, if they cancel the order, then they still get charged for it or something. I don't know. But I had one guy one time, there was a problem with his food, legitimate problem with his food. They didn't have something or something. He's like, well, can you cancel it for me? Because if I cancel it, they'll still charge me. It's like, all right, no problem. I'll just call support. I'll get support to cancel it, whatever. Because I'm still not real sure. I was still wasn't real sure on Uber Eats. Because apparently when you tell DoorDash your store's closed, they send it to somebody else, which is really stupid. So I didn't know if Uber Eats did the same shit. I called support and got his shit canceled. But after they did that, I called support and I told support what they did and what they
Yeah.
said. They're like, okay, well, let me call the store and see if it's been picked up. I was like, I just told you I already got the food.
That
Literally
picked
just
up.
told you. I literally just told you I got the food. It's sitting in my hand. I'm standing at the store. They're like, okay, well, let's call the store and make sure to see if you got food or not. Okay. They called the store. They came back to me. They were like, well, the store said the food's already been picked up. I just told you I had the food.
Oh boy, did
I
he ever
said,
catch that?
but they're playing games with me. So at that time, they told me since you already got the food and they wanted the order canceled, they told me just mark it as delivered. I was like, all right, well, you need to document that. So I went to go mark it as delivered and want a PIN number. So I called him back. I said, look, you told me, I said, the other person told me mark this as delivered. I said, they act like kids playing games or something. I don't know whose card they're using. I said, but no, it says it needs a PIN number. And apparently somewhere in Uber Eats, you can click like don't have PIN, or you can click more or help or something, and then click don't have PIN, and you can override the PIN number where you don't actually have to put a PIN number in. And the person on support walked me through that, and I marked it as delivered. So I got these people's food in the car, And then they call me back. They call me. They're like, yeah, you didn't deliver our food yet. I said, oh, the food that you said that you wanted to cancel? I guess they figured out
Yeah,
now
that's
they're
the
being
food.
charged. Now they're being charged for it, so now they want their food. And they never left a complete address. All it said was like Sharon Lane, okay, for example, okay.
Yeah.
Also Sharon Lane, there wasn't no physical address. So I was like, what is your physical address number? I said, I have your food. I'll bring it to you. I don't want it. I was like, what is your physical address number? I will bring it to you. And they were like, 30135. So I typed that in. It didn't come up. Then I realized that they were still playing games with me. Because instead of giving me their physical address, they gave me their freaking zip code.
Oh, geez.
Because I tried to put it in the match, you know. They gave me a zip code. They didn't give me a physical address. So when they called back, I just didn't answer the phone. I let it go to voicemail.
Right.
Yeah, I listened to the voicemail. I was like, we still have not received our food, but we got charged for it. So we're going to report you. Okay. I said, I called support twice. I was like, well, I called support twice. They have it documented where I called them. They actually helped me to bypass the PIN number, you know.
Mhm.
So I don't worry about it. I did what I need to do.
Right.
And even after you wanted to cancel it and you figured out that you were getting charged for it anyway and you wanted your food, I still tried to bring it to you. And you want to play games and give me your zip code instead of your physical address. I was like, I ain't got time for this. I just ignored them. If they were that worried about getting their damn chicken nuggets and fries, they would have gave me a real address. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, get over here. Come on, get over here. Come on, come on, come on, get over here. Come on, come on, get over here. It's camera time, girl. I'll be getting too much more of it. There you go, good girl. Good girl, it's camera time. No eyeball. That's why I closed it. I knew you were going to go straight to it. Good girl. Good girl. You want to be a superstar? You're on the wrong stream. Ain't nobody in here.
Oh, God. Figure maybe a month I have left here.
Huh?
I really can't wait. I really can't wait to be done with this place.
Yeah, because then you can go back to getting up when you want, go to bed when you want, work when you want, get off when you want.
Oh no, I'll still work like I normally do. But instead of being here, I'll be working gig work until I can find my another W-2 job.
Are you going to go back to another W-2?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look for another job.
I actually thought about going back to a W-2 where I could just drive a truck or something, you know.
Yeah.
I'm getting too old to do that. I mean, like I said, my knee, I got had surgery on my knee, my shoulder's messed up. I'm not real big in doing that manual labor shit no more. give me
I don't
if
know.
I can get it again. Like I said, I've done gotten so used to just getting up when I want to. I don't know if I can do one or not. If I had to, I would.
I'm one that likes structure. I like I like having the structure of knowing what I'm doing when I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one for like being able to do what I want when I want because otherwise I probably just never do anything.
Yeah, and see, I think that's a hole that a lot of people fall into is that they enjoy the freedom of this, but then they don't have the structure of the W two saying, "Look, you need to work here to here. You need to work from this time to this time."
Yeah.
And then they get complacent and they get, I want to say lazy, but not really lazy, but I guess yes, lazy. And without having that ball for that schedule saying, "Hey, you got to be here from this time to this time," then they just think they're like in their mind, "Okay, well, I can just work 2 or 3 days a week if I want to." And then next thing you know, you turn around and they're like, "Well, why is this behind? Why is that behind? Why? Because you're not fucking working. That's why."
Yeah, and then they realize that their bills aren't getting paid, and then they want to know why they're living in their car.
And they got that hole that they got to dig out of, that, which is what I'm working on. And it wasn't because of that, it was because we got sick.
Right.
And nobody understands once you get behind, it's so freaking hard to get caught up.
Oh heck yes it is. That's why I'm making sure everything is paid, all my bills are caught up, you know, I have money in the bank. I'm not just gonna leave here and then not have anything. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
And it's like
I
right
like
now, I let my wife just, she goes out with me, but she likes to take days off so she can come home and, or stay at home and clean and do this and do that, keep the house looking good. And,
yeah.
I go out. Right now, I'm going out 6 days a week. I might have to start doing 7 days a week just to get everything caught up. But what I want to do is get everything caught up, get some money in the bank, and I might fall back to 6 days a week. And eventually, I just want to do 5 days a week.
Yeah.
But if the money I got
Well,
saved up, if the money I got saved up starts going down because I'm not making what I need to make, I'll go back to 6 days a week.
I definitely don't miss working paycheck to paycheck. I like that I can go a month or whatever and not touch certain money or whatever.
See,
Because I was doing that paycheck to paycheck for a long time.
I did that paycheck thing all my life, and it was, get paid, and I'd pay these bills, and I'd be like, "Well, are we gonna get gas before we get paid again?" You know,
Mhm.
we got food, so I ain't worried about that. But how are we gonna get gas to get to work? How are we gonna get, you know, how are we gonna smoke a cigarette? How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do that? You know,
Yeah.
doing this, I don't have to worry about that. I've got gas every day. I can go buy cigarettes if I need to. I can work 2 or 3 days, pay a bill. Work 2 or 3 days, pay another bill. You know? It's like I've always got that option. It's like if I get home and I've got just enough money to pay a bill, and it's going to take every penny I got, then I can go ahead and pay that bill because I'm like, well, I've still got a half a tank of gas, and I'll make 150 to $180 on that half a tank, so I'm good.
Mhm.
I can hit my dash, get more gas, go get cigarettes, go get something to eat, whatever, on that gas that I have left. So I can empty out all the money I've made, pay that bill, and not have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Just kind of takes. I feel like doing this, it takes a lot of stress off of me. And I know the shit's due, so I'm still stressing it, but I'm not stressing as much because I know I have money to work with. And if I ain't got no money, I got money that I can bring in the next day.
Hmm.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? I don't stress it as much.
Well, that's good. To suck your feeling.
Yeah, because I
But
mean,
I used to,
all my life growing up, I mean, when I was younger, me and her both be working
yeah,
and still get paid and try to pay everything we can. And we're like, okay, we need gas for next week. Both of us got to go to work. What are we going to do? Yeah. I mean, I've literally had to go to the point to where as long as I got gas for Monday and Tuesday, I knew that I could run my card as credit. I'm not telling y'all to do this, but it's what I had to do. Okay, it's what I had to do. Go to the racetrack, run my car or quick trip or whatever y'all got. You run your card as credit. Don't do debit, do credit. And it would run my car. It would run my card for $1, and then I could get up to $99 worth of gas. So I could fill both our tanks up, and it wouldn't hit till like Friday or Saturday after we got paid or whatever.
yeah,
Usually take like 2 or 3 days to hit the bank.
yeah.
I had to learn some crazy maneuverable shit. I mean, when I was younger, I was trying to do some seriously mathematic kind of bullshit
Hubby?
just to like go by a
No,
dollar.
you go on lunch at 2:30, G said, and I go on at 3. Nope.
What? Oh, that's just talking to me.
No, I'm just trying to put in my head what I'm supposed to be doing next.
Don't you talk to me? I was like, what?
Oh no, the boy I was working with, he's going on lunch.
Yeah, it's just like I used to. I used to try to do mathematical shit to where like, okay, I need some gas, so
Why?
I can go write a check at Walmart, buy $1 piece of candy, and get 20 over, so I can throw $20 in gas. And I'd have to go write another check in a day or two to cover that check. But by Friday, all of it would be paid. But then I'd have to pay all that shit. So it was just an ongoing thing. Now I don't have to worry about all that. By the way, whoever watches this, I do not recommend anything I just said. All it does is put you in the hole when you do get paid. Oh, I was watching that one guy that we won't mention his name. Supposedly, he's got a video coming out about somebody that everybody hates, but he didn't like drop no. Uh, he's like he did say I don't think he said everybody hates, but nobody likes kind of thing.
Who's that?
There's a certain guy that me and um, Roy and Bud Soda talks about. He always makes videos on people.
No, who does everybody hate?
I don't know. I don't think I don't know if he said hate, but he said nobody likes this person. But he wouldn't drop no hints on who it was. Because I was sitting there listening to it, I was like, okay, I was waiting for a hint, who he's
Yeah.
going to get next. And he didn't really say nothing. He didn't really drop no hints on it. Trying to
Hmm.
see who he's going to get next time. Like I said, if he comes after me, he better call me Santa Claus.
I don't know anybody that anybody really hates on YouTube.
Yeah,
Everybody just says they hate YouTube.
yeah. Well, I mean, 2 days ago he did like a peace offering for Pedro, which
Oh,
is
that's
really
nice.
stupid. It wasn't really all that.
No?
He said it was a peace offering, but he started about how he went to his therapist. His therapist said that he needed to, make peace with Pedro and do this, that, the other, and give him a peace offering. But then as he starts, it sounds all nice.
Yeah.
But then he starts about how he's basically calling Pedro an ape or a monkey, and
Well, that
he
doesn't
won't.
sound like a peace offering.
With him saying he's like, okay, well, I want to send him this Manscaped thing because I know he's got hair all over his body, and maybe he can shave his private parts with a Manscaped thing or something. Then he went to something about, you know he's got hair all over him. He looks like a monkey. He might live in the St. Louis Zoo, and he wanted to give him some bananas. But then he might live with other monkeys, so then they might beat the shit out of him and take his monkeys. So I mean, his bananas. It was really stupid. It's just.
So
And he
stupid
said,
you're laughing. Must have
yeah.
been funny somewhere.
Then he said something about some. Well, I mean, it's so stupid that it's hilarious. I mean, because this guy has no clue. I mean, it's like he still talks about how Pedro got got kicked off DoorDash, which he never did, and he started having to do Uber Eats because he couldn't get on DoorDash, which wasn't true. It was a glitch, you know, or whatever. But
Pedro doesn't do DoorDash?
huh?
Pedro doesn't do DoorDash?
Yeah, he does. But back when he caught COVID and
Yeah.
he did the little COVID relief thing, and he was showing the video and all the videos.
Mhm.
This guy
Oh.
still thinks that he got deactivated from DoorDash, which he didn't. And so now he's calling him like uh, Pedro Uber Eats Santiago instead of Pedro DoorDash because he's like, well, I can't call him that no more because he got deactivated because he's running around DoorDashing while he had COVID and all this shit, which he didn't get deactivated. His shit didn't work one day, but it worked the next day, so I don't know. He said it was a glitch, but it didn't work one day and it did work the next. But he never got deactivated. This guy still thinks he's got deactivated because he's not paying attention to shit. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Hmm.
So yeah, he's supposed to be putting out a video probably in 2 or 3 days. See, I got to talk to Roy because I don't know how Roy knows this shit, but it's like Roy knows like ahead of time. It's like Roy was like, yeah, he's gonna put one out on me on Sunday. He's gonna put one out on me in about 2 days. He told me he's like, he's gonna put one out on Pedro in 3 days. Like, how do you know this shit? Are you like following that guy that much? I mean,
Hmm.
because I mean, I don't see. It's like you can go look for upcoming or whatever that like rodeo's doing or UDM's gonna do upcoming things. And I don't see no way to see what's up and coming on them.
Ouch. I am seriously tired. I cannot wait till I'm not doing this overnight anymore. It's just really dragging. I was doing the overnights and it was just fine, but now all of a sudden it's like I just don't have it in me to do them anymore, I guess. Oh, charger. My phone's about to die.
Go charge it, girl.
I'm looking for my charger. Like I said, I'm just not, I haven't been with
Well,
it. And I think I took all the chargers out of my bag. Yeah, damn it. You can tell me nobody here has an iPhone. Nobody has a charger for. All I see is stupid those little C ports,
what?
the little C chargers.
Oh, you got an
I
iPhone?
Yeah, and for some reason I can't find an iPhone charger. It's like they don't make them or something anymore.
Well, I mean, the good part is that like y'all's iPhone chargers, y'all can still use the same iPhone charger for an iPhone 5 and an iPhone or an iPhone 13.
Yeah,
Android,
but I left mine home.
Android decided to change the fucking way they do their chargers. So now all the shit that you buy, like these fucking portable chargers and these big ass speakers,
The heck is that?
that's a big ass speaker that I put in my
Nice.
car and listen to shit.
Excuse me.
Put in my car and listen to shit. Listen to video stuff while I'm driving. But that portable charger and this flashlight, all that shit takes the old Android USB charger things,
Mhm.
which you pretty much can't find them. They're pretty much obsolete unless you use the little cord that they give you that's like this big. So it's got to be plugged right. It's got to be sitting right beside the device or whatever, right beside the charger. Yeah, but the cord they give you when you buy it, the cord is literally like maybe this long, if you're lucky, from here to here. That's the old USB cord they give you. And now all the new phones take the new one. So then you have to have them too. But even if you buy new devices, they still use the old USB cord. I mean, I bought this speaker for my wife a month ago from Walmart, and it takes the old USB cords. I'd like to do this every night, but hell, if ain't nobody gonna come in, I don't see a lot of use in doing I like that. It's just me and you here, so be right back. What are you doing? You must be on the register.
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, she's on the register. I'm playing this game that I downloaded that one night, Sunday night or whatever, when I was bored as hell. Sitting here talking to myself. I really know what I'm doing. I'm just going around killing shit. I ain't pay that much attention to it. Take it out. Hold on. I'll take it out. That just wasn't living with him. You can't be out here unsupervised. You want to tear stuff up. He used to let her stay out here all night, but then she started tearing stuff up, so she had to go back to her room.
I had these guys in the store, and I wasn't taking my eyes off them. That's why I had you on mute so long. Did
Somebody
not
acting crazy.
trust them. Hmm.
Somebody acting crazy.
Yeah. Turns out I'm putting everything back that they got off the shelf anyway. And I'm not surprised. Okay, so now it's time for me to go on lunch. Oh Lord. What an eventful night.
But see, you see, like tonight, there's been somebody hanging out in the background, but if it was Body, he would have said something. Body ain't been here. Fire ain't been here. Like nobody shows up anymore. So,
Yeah, maybe they're sleeping.
well, Fire has a job that works. He works at night at a warehouse. That's why he's usually in here, and I play the music for him, and I guess he listens to the music and listens to us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Hmm. We used to have these cans of raviolis. They don't carry them anymore, apparently.
What?
These raviolis. We used to carry them. But apparently we don't carry them anymore. So I guess I'll just get some noodles.
You're talking real low, so I got to turn everything down.
Oh no, I'm just getting some noodles for lunch. Hey, why is he calling me up for? What? What? Under Cinnabon? Under Cinnabon? So what are you looking for? So you go under Cinnabon, and how many's there? Okay, then just look for the six pack. Yep. Excuse me? What about them? Yep. See, that's why I can't wait to get out of here. But those guys were really weird. So what are you doing now? Still playing your game?
Yeah, because you had me on mute.
Well, yeah. You'd understand why if you had seen that situation. But I got you off mute now.
Okay.
I'm going on lunch now.
So now I get to stare
Excuse
at.
me?
I put the game down. It's doing something. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know. I don't really understand. I don't really understand the game because it's not. You know, how you see like videos of these games, and you're supposed to be able to do all this shit. It ain't like that. I don't really understand it. I mean, I just click a button, go over and rescue, or go over and destroy, or whatever, and I don't really understand the game. I mean, it's not what it said it was. So
What game are you trying to play?
it's called survival something or other. I don't know. Supposed to be some kind of zombie game.
I gotcha.
State of survival or something like that. I don't know. It ain't what it's supposed to be. Look, Uber Eats wants to give me a zero. Oh, shit. Uber Eats wants to give me a zero delivery fee if I order from Cracker Barrel. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I ordered from Uber Eats one time because they gave me like a $25 credit for being new or whatever.
Yeah.
So we ordered some shit from Taco Mac. Imagine that. We're over there every fucking week. But ordered some shit from some wings from Taco Mac, have them delivered. Gave the girl specific directions, exactly where I lived, what cars were in the yard, what it looked like, everything. I saw her coming up to the house. I told my wife, I said, go outside. She's like in a red Ultima or whatever.
Mhm.
My wife walks out the door and says, yep, she just kept going. That's right by the house. I'm like, I gave her very specific directions. I even told her, text me if you need to. So I texted her. I was like, you just passed the house. Could you go back? Because it's right there on the corner. I said, my wife's standing outside. But I still gave her 5-star rating. I didn't make it bad or nothing. Gave her a $10 tip.
Nice.
Yeah, so she got like a $10 tip from me plus whatever Uber Eats gave her. She probably got
Mhm.
like she probably got like $13 to go 4 miles.
That's an order I'd take.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I thought I was gonna get my food really quick. And this girl had like 560 something deliveries, so I thought she could read directions. Which is not like I was waiting on the food anyway, because I was still working.
Yeah.
I just went and ordered wings because my wife is at home and she could go and eat, and I just eat my wings when I got home. Zero delivery. I mean, they gave us like $25, so it cost me like, I think taxes and fees and everything cost me like $6 on the app. I gave her a $10 tip, so got like $35 worth of food or whatever for $16.
Not bad.
Still, the girl had 500 something deliveries. She should be able to read the directions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when I put it in there specifically exactly where we live. All she had to do is look at what I typed in and just look. It's right there, right on the corner. It's not even like you're looking. It's on the main road. It's a corner house.
Right.
I even told her, I said, you go down one, two, three streets. I'm the corner house on 3rd Street. Cars in the yard. Told her I got like a 30-foot porch. I mean, there's no other porch that long on this road.
Yeah.
And there was like the first 30-foot porch you come to on the corner. Still pass right by it. I still gave her like thumbs up on everything, make her rating
Yeah.
stay good. I didn't want to be that guy. I'll give her 2 or 3. Gave her all thumbs ups.
Aw.
Maybe I'll make up for the asshole customers that put you through a lot of shit for nothing.
Right. Hate that. But then I get that here, so way too much.
And
Sometimes you just have to deal with it.
I started getting this. I started getting these orders from the same address.
Yeah.
Oh, now Body shows up. What's up, dude? Dude, do you not have the little thing clicked to all? I said Sunday night I was going live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Obviously, y'all don't look at my shit. And I think you were even in here with me when I said that Sunday night. It was just me and you. I think if you click that little all thing, you'll know every time I go live, I guess. You go to the little bell and click all. You'll get notified when I go live. Dude, I've been live for like over 2 hours now. I think he come in like Sunday night. I was sitting here looking at myself. I was like, how long you been live? Well, like 20 minutes or better. Why do you got to
Well,
say,
I
hey,
know I was
Lisa?
sleeping.
Why do you got to say, hey, Lisa?
Hey, buddy.
Like, he shows up 2 hours later like he didn't even know I was here. I even said Sunday night on the live, I'll do Tuesday and Thursday 1 to 3 unless people start showing up. If people start showing back up, I'll come live every night. I mean, I just kind of felt like that I wasn't giving them what they wanted, so they just left.
Body's like, oh yeah, I remember that conversation.
And then I went from 18 subscribers to 17, so I lost somebody and must have pissed somebody off. Oh well, it is what it is.
What'd you
I
do?
guess I guess they couldn't watch wrestling no more, so they left. Because obviously they subscribed and liked what I was doing, and they stayed. I guess they couldn't watch wrestling no more, so. As I'm saying, you were here Sunday night with me when I said I'm just going to go Tuesday and Thursday from 1 to 3. It was just me and you. You even said, where's Fire at? I don't know where Fire's been. He just up and disappeared.
I sleeping.
He might have been the one that unsubscribed. I don't know.
I doubt it.
I don't care. When I started this shit, I told you you're gonna sit here and watch me drink beer and smoke cigarettes, or smoke beer and drink cigarettes, whatever. Yeah. Or just sit here and talk. I mean, that's the way it's been from the beginning. So.
Why you're not gonna jump up and down and do flips and tricks and entertain
My
us?
my fat ass ain't really into all that calisthenics and doing jumping jacks and jumping rope. No, we're not doing all that shit. Oh, is that what it was? Um,
What?
I lost a subscriber because I was bad mouthing Pedro, he said.
Oh.
Brand new feature project about Nike. So they're going to star the story of former Nike executive Sonny Vaccaro's long shot efforts to
Oh,
sign
well.
Michael Jordan.
Either that, or maybe because you're not doing tricks.
Yeah, he said they don't like you bad mouthing their god Pedro. Oh well.
Yeah, this is going to be wicked awesome.
Look, don't get me wrong. I mean, I watch Pedro's videos to learn what to take and what not to take. But you know, when he sits here and preaches that no tip, no trip, no tip, no trip, and he starts taking $3 orders to prove a point, but he's not really proving a point because we already know there's no tip on it. So you're not really
Well,
proving a point.
like I said the last time, I think he's just seeing how many people are tipping on the back end. I've had that happen with Walmart Spark. People have been tipping me on the back end. They haven't been having an upfront tip. And then they've been paying me after I deliver.
But he already knows nobody's going to tip you on a $3 order. He said he is from day one that I've been watching him. He's already said that there's never going to be a tip on a $3 order. Body. Actually, to be honestly with you, when I was younger, I used to do backflips. I learned gymnastics. No, because I learned gymnastics when I was in high school. I was doing weightlifting. I told you I was going to go to college and do the cheerlead thing where I threw the girls up and held them and shit. I used to do backflips and back handsprings and all that shit. I had to stop that. Because when I was like 40-ish, I was working at a bar. I got some liquid courage in me. I'm like, yeah, I can do a backflip. I always do backflips. Yeah, I went and do a backflip, landed on my fucking head, thought I broke my neck. My hat flew off. I had a fucking rug burn right here on the side of my head when I woke up the next day. Yeah, we can't do that no more. So I had to cut backflips out.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Everyone loves outdoor lighting, and everyone knows this place.
I had to cut the backflips out.
Yeah. I would too after that.
I can still teach you how to do a backflip. I can still show you how to do a back handspring. I can spot you on that, but I'm not doing it myself.
Swivel disc lights absorb the sun's energy and automatically turn on to shine bright all night. Each light has ultra bright LED lamps with maximum illumination. Simply swivel the light panel for pinpoint directional light.
Yeah, so I don't know who that person was in the background that's been here all night. They might just be gathering info on me. I'm such a bad guy.
Gathering info on you.
Yeah, you know, I might be the person that he's going to make the next video of. That's why I said, make sure you call me Santa Claus.
Oh, geez.
They're so versatile, you can move them anywhere in seconds for decorative illumination for any.
I can't get my beard to go right. Camera's like opposite. Like every time I want to go this way, I need to be going. Yeah, it's like if I want to go left, it goes right. I got to remember that shit. If I want to talk about something on the left, I got to take my right hand and go this way. Yeah.
I think you drink too much cigarettes.
I just smoke too much beer. We're going to keep trying, yeah. Actually, I'm fine right now, but there have been a few nights I'll sit here and got fucked up.
If you're over 50, imagine you could turn back the clock on your stiff, achy joints 10 to 20 years.
He said Bud Soda's feeling a little bit better. I thought he might make an appearance here tonight.
Thanks to Instaflex
I told him that
Advance,
you missed him and that you were wondering about how he was doing.
369. Instaflex Advanced is different because it targets the root cause of joint soreness.
Yeah, because he's one of the guys that I was doing this for. That way you have somebody to talk to while he was out working, you know?
Yeah.
Natural ingredients found in no other product and backed by 5 clinical studies. Instaflex Advanced is so powerful, you could have better knees in just
I was trying to do this for all the late people. Oh, Lisa told me that Bud's been sick. That's why he ain't been on or hanging out in anybody's other chats. He's been sick.
Yeah, he's had absolutely no energy.
369.
Poor
I don't know
guy.
if it was the COVID word, but yeah, it was something like that. Might
No,
not
I
felt
asked
good.
him. I said, it's not the big C, is it?
Whether you're Dinah Shore or Will Gans,
I like when Hannibal says it. He just says Rona Rona.
Will, apparently you talked to an MIT expert about Oreos? About Oreos, yeah. The lead Oreologist who hopes her work will inspire others to want to study the world around them. And what better place to start than the dessert aisle?
Yeah, my nails are mad.
I eat them with peanut butter.
There's no wrong way to eat an Oreo, but everyone has their own way of doing it. Crystal Owen has been splitting hers apart from
Yeah, I like watching Hannibal's channel when he starts talking about COVID. He just calls it Rona Rona. He's like, yeah, when Rona Rona was around.
Now a PhD candidate at MIT, Crystal's research focuses on mechanics of soft solids like 3D printer ink. But
Yeah,
recently,
he's
Crystal
funny.
realized she could apply her knowledge of rheometers to crack the cookie code. All of a sudden, it clicked that like this sort of like twisting machine is like.
He was saying something about
rigorous study of Oreos.
because everybody was at a point where they're all like, you should work other markets, right? And I told him, I said, that was my very first video. He goes, well, then I wish I had subscribed to you when I first got started in gig work. Because that really was my first video, was exploring other markets.
Splitting the cookie with equal pressure at an even speed would result in equal amounts of cream on both sides. But think again. We found that if you split it perfectly, actually the cream will be all on one wafer and not at all on the other. Why though? Because of the original way it's manufactured. The cream placed on one cookie and then the second cookie is attached. That time delay is enough that you have like the cream attaches much better to the cookie that first makes contact. Sorry, Oreo twisters, that's the way the cookie crumbles. And there's just no way to do it perfectly. But the sweet scientific questions keep coming. The most interesting one we have right now is how to design ice cream that doesn't drip when it gets.
Yeah, I had
I'm so glad I have your email address now.
I actually had a Draver pop up today.
Where are we with the non-drip ice cream?
What?
And I wanted to take it.
One other important finding from Crystal and her peers, if you dip your Oreo in milk for 5 seconds, you then have 60 seconds to eat it before it starts.
I wanted to take it, but
So I could have majored in Oreology.
I think on Draver the payday ends on Friday.
Celebration continues.
I don't know exactly what day you actually get paid on. Like I was saying, right now I'm trying to get everything caught up. That's why I ain't tried that GoPuff yet. And I ain't done the Draver thing yet. Because I'm just trying, I want to get shit caught up. And then I can wait to get paid. You know what I'm saying?
That's why people choose Burdick Mazda at Drivers Village.
There was a Draver I wanted to do because
You'll feel like a VIP.
they said it was going to take 11 hours to do it. But basically, I was going to drive 20 minutes down the road. Me and somebody else was going to get into a U-Haul or Penske truck. We're going to drive to Mobile, Alabama, pick up 2 different trucks, and drive them back to Georgia. They said it's going to take 11 hours to do it. They're going to pay us $196.
Are you behind on your mortgage? The Chapter 13
And again, it was 196. Huh?
A piece?
Yeah, it's going to pay me $196. I don't know what it's paying them.
Oh, okay.
But it's going to pay me $196. I was like, well, all I got to do is drive my car 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. I ain't got to drive, pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off. All I got to do is drive back down there. And I probably didn't even have to drive down there. I probably just had to be a passenger. I just had to drive a 26 foot box truck back to Georgia. So a lot of it was going to be me just being a passenger and getting paid to just ride.
Right.
I almost took it, but the only reason why I didn't was because, like I said, right now I'm trying to do the DoorDash and get paid daily so I can get this shit caught up. Then I'm going to go check that GoPuff out and let y'all know. I'm going to do the Draver. I kind of hope once I get everything caught up, I can get more Draver orders. Because with that Draver, you know, all I got to do is drive my car and drop it off. And then we get in something and we drive it somewhere else. We pick something else up, we drive it back. Or we drive it to somewhere else, drop it off, pick up something else, drive it back.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, it ends up being a round robin where I'm driving something right back to where I dropped my car off at. And at the end of the day, say I would have took that trip, I made $196. I literally drove my car 20 minutes down there, 20 minutes home. Wasted no gas except that. And it made $196 in 11 hours. And didn't waste no gas. Then had to go to all these different places and pick up all these different foods and deliver to all these different people.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that was like a win-win-win all the way around. But I didn't want to waste 11 hours tomorrow and wait 4 or 5 days to get the money when I kind of need the money right now. So
I don't have Draver in my market.
I don't know what's going on with fucking what's it called? I applied for Curry, it ain't here. Spark. I applied for Spark like what 2.5, 3 weeks ago. I still ain't got nothing on them. They said it'd be 7 to 10 business days. I'm still waiting.
Some flight attendants aren't happy to give passengers the option. The CDC is still recommending masks during travel.
I don't know if Buddy heard what. I know if Buddy heard what we said about. I don't know if Buddy heard what we said about Bud Soda.
What'd you say about Bud Soda? Oh, about how he was sick.
Buddy, he was sick. I don't know if you heard that. So.
It's like contradicting. It's like a lot of stuff going on. Don't do this, listen to both.
Oh, excuse me.
Lisa sounds like she's at lunch watching TV or something.
I am. The news is on. They're talking about how they dropped the mask mandate for public transportation. A friend of mine texted me this morning. Well, he texted me. I got it when I woke up this afternoon. That we don't have to wear masks anymore when we do rideshare. But I already knew because I heard it last night.
Yeah, but that I heard about that the other day too, but at the same like today was the first day I literally went into all the restaurants, and I didn't wear a mask. I get tired of wearing that fucking mask. It gets on my nerves. I do.
The only time I ever
Yeah.
wore mine is when I was doing rideshare.
Well, I get tired of wearing it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And I told you, I, I told y'all, I got back when I had Uber Eats, I got a message from Uber Eats saying that some Karen reported me for not wearing a mask. And I emailed them back. I said, look, here's the deal. Okay. If it says hand to me, I always put a mask on. I said, if it says leave at door and they're standing there waiting on me when I get out of the car and I ain't got a mask on, that's their fault. That's probably the person that reported me. So you need to go ask them why they gonna leave at the door and then meet me at the door. That's their problem. And that's why they were like, oh, you have a 99% satisfaction rate and you got so many deliveries and we're so sorry and we'll take care of this right now, da da da. Stupid shit. But anyway, yeah. So that's the only problem I've ever had with a mask, but I always wear a mask when I go into restaurants. I always wear a mask when it says hand to me. But today I was like, you know what? I'm sick of this fucking mask. If they ain't got to do it for ride share, I'm not doing it to fucking deliver food. And I took it off and I didn't wear it all day and I felt so much better. Because that mask fucking, a mask sometimes, it like hinders you from breathing and shit. And I already don't breathe that good, so
Yeah.
I said, fuck it, I ain't gonna wear it no more. And now it's got to the point everybody knows what this fucking beard looks like when it walks in. They're like, hey, I ain't got to put DoorDash mask on. They're like, they already know what I'm there for.
Yeah, I only wore mine for when I did rideshare. Otherwise, I don't wear I never wear it.
That's opened up a whole nother box of worms because
People want to
I'm
complain that I wasn't wearing a mask, then they can complain because.
well, that's gonna open up a whole nother box of worms because the people that do
Excuse me?
rideshare, I'm sure the rideshare
I'll be with you in a
drivers,
moment.
I'm sure the rideshare drivers got the notice that they don't have to wear a mask no more. And I'm sure
Oh, I should have checked my app. I didn't even think of that.
And I'm sure the rideshare passengers now have a note saying that masks are no longer required. So now it's going to open a whole nother can of worms if they get a rideshare driver that wants them to put a mask on to get in the car, and they're going to be canceling rides because they don't want them in the car without a mask on, kind of thing. That's going to be that Karen bullshit, yeah. I can see a rideshare driver like you or a rideshare rodeo or somebody showing up. And you say, hey, put a mask on, get in. I don't have to wear a mask no more. You can't tell me wear a mask. Okay, I'm canceling your ride. Bye. And then if they can still rate you, they can rate you 1 star or some shit. Yeah, I don't know if they can if you cancel, but no, some asshole dropped my rating.
Well,
Asshole.
I guess I heard on the news that they said someone was gonna fight it. The ruling. That's just stupid. I mean, come on. It's been 2 years. As the as the virus um as the virus goes on, it gets more contagious but less deadly. just like being sick of anything else. Everything's contagious, but not deadly. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous.
Well, see,
I mean,
my aunt's been a registered nurse for so many years, and she even said that they're making it out to be a lot more than it is. I mean,
mhm.
all they're talking about is how many people are dying from the coronavirus. Okay, well, look at how many people die from a cold every year. Look at how many people die from the flu every year. You know, if you're susceptible to it, you're going to get it. You're going to die from it. I mean, think about, you got to take in health. You got to take in how people live. You got to take in all kind of considerations. It's like when
But
me and my wife.
that's up to the individuals getting sick. It's just like when people get bronchitis, people who have COPD or something like that, and they get bronchitis and they get really sick.
Yeah,
You got to take the precautions.
it's like when me and my wife called it. We don't even know where we caught it from. I think I caught it from our grandbabies because they were passing that shit around like it was fucking candy. It's like they just stayed with that shit. But, when we got it, we stayed in the house, and we were fine. I mean, I slept a lot more, and I'd stay up for like an hour and a half. I'd sleep 3 or 4 hours. I wake up for an hour and a half, sleep 3 or 4 hours. I just felt like shit. I just like, ugh, I just
Yeah.
didn't really want to get up and do anything. Which to and like to me, it still felt like when I had the flu or something. To me, it felt literally like I had the flu. I just felt like shit. I didn't want to get up and do nothing. All I wanted to do was take a couple of Tylenol and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And to me, that's exactly how the corona felt. You know, and it's kind of like just the same fucking thing, but they're making out to be a lot bigger, making out to be a lot bigger than what it fucking is. Just so they can lock
Well,
people down and they can make all these restrictions on us and tell us we're going to do this, do that. Uh, I'm not that guy. Okay, I'm not that guy. Y'all might have went lockdown in 2020, but I didn't. All they did was open me up to go rafting, to go canoeing, to go down white waters, to go down the river, to go to my buddy's house for 4 months, have bonfires every night. I mean, y'all just opened me up to have a whole lot of shit to do. I wasn't fucking locked down on the damn thing. Hell, 2020 was pretty much the best year of my life. I got to do all kinds of shit that I normally couldn't do because my W 2 job would not allow for me to do what I wanted to do. And I was always having to work. They're like, "What are you doing this weekend?" "Oh, I got to work." "What are you doing this week?" "I got to work." Yeah. I'm so glad I ain't got to worry about that now. People are like, "Hey, what are you doing this weekend?" I said, "I don't know. What are you doing?" "I guess I'm doing that." It's like this old man at the car lot that I got these cars from. He's probably about 76 or so. He's trying to go through our Sweetwater Creek and clean it up, and not like there's trash and everything laying around. He's like wanting to get in a canoe or get in a john boat and go down the creek and like cut down tree limbs and move like trees, tree limbs fell down or whatever, or cut down trees that are in the way, and just move shit out of the creek so they can use that. So they can go rafting or canoeing or whatever they were kayaking or whatever they want to do down Sweetwater Creek. He's like, "What are you doing this weekend?" I was like, "Working unless I got something else to do." He's like, "You want to come get on a John boat with me and help me out? We're gonna go down through there and cut some stuff down and try to move stuff and do that." I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, sounds good to me. Sounds like a day out, in the wilderness, whatever. Have a good time." So we'll see if he texts me and see if we do that this weekend. But yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I can do that. I only got, I work on my schedule now, so I do whatever I want."
You know, I wish you hadn't said that. I wish I had checked my app out earlier. I bet you anything it says something about the mask. I wish I had. I'm gonna have to check it out after.
So
See what
did
it
you ever
says.
check out my vacation video?
What vacation video?
The vacation video I made that Friday night when we got down to the hotel and I was showing y'all the grandbabies and stuff.
Oh, I know. I never had a chance to go back. I'll have to make a point.
Yeah, it was like it said like vacay, leggo, get on or some crazy shit. It said vacay on it.
I'll have to check it out.
But yeah, shit. Yeah,
Kind of
it
like
had
you
like
didn't get my email, right?
yeah. It showed like the oldest grandbaby and then the 3 year old that's fixing to be 4. I had all of them say hey. Then I had my
Oh.
13-year old on there. So it had like a 17-year old, a 13-year old, and a 3 year old
Oh.
all saying hey.
Hey, that's sweet.
That was the night. That was one of the very few nights that Omar was actually on there talking to me.
Omar. Omer?
Yeah, Omar was on there. He was like the only one talking to me,
Aw.
and he saw
Oh,
the
that's
kid.
right. He sent me the link, but I was sleeping. He texted it to me.
Yeah, he was talking to me about the kids and stuff. It was like one of the very few times Omar was there, on there with me.
Yeah, I like him. He's alright. I think he's enjoying doing Spark. I'm not sure. Sometimes he's hard to read. I asked him. He keeps asking me questions.
Yeah, I know William and some of them have been giving a bunch of shit. But,
They're what?
uh, William and them had like given a bunch of shit about like he want,
Oh.
he wants to get like more viewers and more subscribers and all this, but they're like saying that he's only doing like a 30-minute stream and 20 minutes of it is like buffering and shit. And you really only get talk like he only talks like 10 minutes of the stream or whatever.
Yeah. They've always done that to him.
I guess they figure if they keep saying it that maybe he'll try to fix it. I don't know.
Yeah, probably not. He does. He only streams like on lunch breaks and he streams when he does he's working and he streams. He streams for a while.
Thank you.
Yeah, they did piss me off. Uh, I did kind of get pissed off. I think it was last Saturday night, maybe, because there's like you had like Dark Road Run, you had William and somebody else was all talking on Flex's channel, and I was still out working. The Flex was ready to go to bed, and I was like, well, if he's ready to go to bed, I'll just go and start up a stream right now, and y'all just come over there. So Flex even told him, they're like, well, Tommy's fixed to start up stream, and they were like, all right, well, we'll see you later. We'll see you later. It made it sound like they were all going to come over to my stream. So I was still out working, and it's a lot harder to fucking make a stream on your phone than it is on the computer. So I was out there working. I sat there in the parking lot of Hooters, made the stream, made it live, got everything going, and then I was headed home thinking these guys were coming on my stream so they could continue talking and stuff. Nah, made stream, sit here, look at myself while I was driving home. Got home, switched over my computer. Still look at myself. Nope, none of them ever showed up. I was like, all right, fuckers. I won't do that again. Next time y'all just sit over and it goes off.
I love Dark Road Run.
What?
Oh wait, I remember what you're talking about because that's right. It's the only time I think I saw Joe on his panel. I missed what you were saying because somebody asked me a question. I had to put you on mute. But I know what you're talking about. I remember Joe being on Flex's live stream.
Yeah, it's
So
when
whatever.
he made that he had that little camera thing that he was that he set up at like that little camera thing on Flex Stream. It was like Saturday night or something, and he was looking through the camera like
Mhm.
some kind of camera thing that he was looking through. He was having
Yeah.
to make it work. I think it was Saturday night, and they were all talking and everything. And I was going. I even I told Flex, I said, well, I'm fixing to start live stream since you're going to bed, and they can just come over here. And he even told him I was fixing to start it. So I started it while I was still working on my phone, and then nobody showed up. I was like, you fuckers.
Aww.
I think that's kind of like when I fucking decided to go downhill. Because when they didn't show up, and Sunday nobody showed up.
Well, just don't do it as much, and then maybe people will want to come by. If they notice that you're not doing it as much.
Well, I mean, again, okay, supposedly if you click that little bell and click subscribe all or whatever,
Mhm.
like tonight, Body should have knew that I was on live. It should have popped up.
Sometimes those notifications aren't very good.
And I mean, Body was the only one that was on with me Sunday night when I said I'll just do Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1:30 to 3:30. And if people start showing back up, I'll start doing it every night. I just don't see a whole lot of use for me to sit here and stare at myself for 3 hours. Because I just don't want to get on and get off in an hour. I'm one of them people I'll be sitting here saying, okay, I'll stay on longer. Somebody's going to show up. I'll stay on longer. Somebody's going to show up. And 3 hours later, I'm just sitting here staring at myself. And nobody still showed up. And I'm like, okay, I was just fooling myself, thinking somebody was going to come. I ain't going to do that shit. I'll just turn around and watch TV and not worry about it. Yeah, I'm just wondering if Fire was the one that I pissed off
I
because
don't think so. No, seems
one
to be
person,
me.
one person unsubscribed from me. I ain't seen Fire on
You,
since then.
you know, that kind of does happen, though. I mean, I've had people where I gain subscribers and lose subscribers simultaneously. It's just a YouTube thing.
Well, I mean,
I've been doing this for 2 years, so.
I said what I said. I stand behind it. I mean, don't sit here and preach. Don't take this. Don't take this. Don't take this. And then turn around and take it yourself. You
Well, like we were saying, because he has been doing really good with YouTube money, that's been helping him. So he's probably just exploring new options with, his market and doing things that he couldn't do before because, he was working to pay the bills and stuff. And now that he's got that extra income from other avenues, he can do different things to test things out in his market. You know what I'm
know.
saying? He has
Okay,
that liberty.
but he said himself, I will never take a $3 order because there's never going to be a tip on it. And now he's taking it.
Well, people do reserve the right to change their mind, I guess. Happens with women all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
See?
that's true. I mean,
I did like what he said though. If you're not gonna, was it? If you're not gonna tip, make a sandwich or something.
yeah.
That
I mean,
was funny.
I mean, like I said, I do not, I enjoy watching him, but it just kind of made me go away from him when he turned around and preached no tip, no trip, no tip, no trip, no tip, no trip. And he knows that there's no tips on $3 orders. And then he's going to turn around and say he's going to take them just, just to show people. Okay. There's no reason to take it because you already know it's not there. You've been talking this shit for years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been watching him since August, almost for a year now. He's always said there's no tip, there's no tip, no tip, no tip. Then why the fuck are you even going to do it? Yeah. And that just kind of, that's what veered me off of him because you're going to preach all this shit all this time, then you're going to turn around and do exactly what you tell people not to do. Yeah, buddy. Taking normal DoorDash orders is boring now, but you know what? Everybody still does it and everybody still watches it. So, I mean, he has like 22,000 subscribers and he'll make a drop off, pick up, and he'll have 5,000 people watch it. So he's still making money, killing money off of it. I do need to talk to him because they said he bought subscribers. I need to figure out how to do that because I only got like 17. I need to buy me about 17,000, whether they watch it or not. That's some good shit there. All these people said he bought like 15,000 subscribers or some shit. I'm like, how the fuck can you buy subscribers? I need to talk to him about that. I need about 15,000. To me, that was funny. I don't know. I guess y'all didn't find no funny in it, but I did. I need 15,000 people to watch me at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
People are always saying people buy subscribers when, people get a lot of subscribers in a short period of time. I don't know if it's because maybe it's true or because people get jealous or what. Because YouTube
Well,
is hard. Hard. It's like a game to some people, and it's hard and to get people to want to watch you and stuff like that. You know.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I go pay for 15,000 subscribers so I can get monetized, they better be fucking robots, and them 15,000 people better be watching me every night I sign in. I'm sorry, that shit tickles the fuck out of me. I just think that's funny as shit. It's like you're paying, like you're going to go pay to get all these ghost subscribers, and what are they going to do? They're going to ghostly watch your channel every time you put something up. I don't know. I don't understand it. Maybe that's why I said maybe somebody can explain it to me. I don't know, but to me it just sounds absurd. I mean, why would anybody go and pay for subscribers? I guess to get monetized, but then if you're actually paying the money to get subscribers, if they're not automatically like automatic going to watch your channel, then you're not getting the views. So the monetization's not going to matter. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe I'm missing something
You
there.
only
I don't
need
know.
you only need 1,000 subscribers to get my to start the monetization. The hard thing is to get is the 4,000 watch hours because that is putting out regular content and getting the views. I mean that's 4,000 hours of watch hours that you have to get.
Yeah, well, see, my thing was like, okay, like people are saying that say like Pedro was buying subscribers. Okay, my thing is like if you're gonna buy subscribers, if that's even a thing, I don't even know. But okay, if I'm gonna buy subscribers, it should be I want those subscribers to automatically watch my shit. You know what I'm saying? Every fucking one of them. If I buy 15,000 subscribers, I better have 15,000 people watching my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm, I don't know. It's just, and another thing is like I've heard like that y'all get paid on like not only how many people watch your videos, but like how long they watch it or whatever. Is that true?
We get paid on the views. No, you get paid on the views. And you get paid like for maybe super chats and stuff like that.
Okay, because
But not duration.
I was under the assumption that like if say you had 500 people watch your video and
Nice.
you had 200 watch it for 5 minutes, you had 300 watch it for 15 minutes, and you get paid more because they watch it for 15 minutes than 5 minutes. That's what I was
Well,
trying to
that's
figure
watch time. That's watch time.
out.
You get paid for the views, but that's just watch time. And basically, you can go into your analytics, and it tells you how often or like how long they watch your video for.
Okay, so
So
you
you can
don't
kind
really
of judge an idea of how long you want to make your video for because People are only going to be watching for like 5 or 6 minutes, so you don't want to make a 15 minute video because they're only going to be watching for 5 minutes. So you want to make a video that's 5 minutes long.
All right, so you don't actually get paid on the watch time.
No, well, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think it goes into your watch hours, in which you have to keep up 4,000 watch hours to keep your monetization. But see, I might lose mine because I went to members only and did all videos for members for like what 4 months, 5 months. I didn't make my videos public. I just made it for my members. So I lost a lot. I lost a lot of views I could have gotten from if they were public. But you gotta maintain your 4,000 watch hours to maintain your monetization.
All right, yeah, because I I thought that the watch hours depend on how
Oh.
many watch hours you had, depend on how much money you made. So like if I was watching Bud Soda or Flex or you or whoever,
Mhm.
I'd be watching it while I was working, and I would just let it play all the way through. That way, there was one more viewer that watched it all the way through until the end.
I
It's
watch
like
everybody's videos to the end.
it's like Lou and Mary or whatever. You know, I'm working, so I'm not actually watching it, but I'm listening to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
And I'm just letting it play while I'm working,
that's exactly what I do.
and I watch it and I let it play all the way through because I thought y'all might. I thought I was under the assumption that y'all make more money if it goes all
I'm
the way
not
through
sure,
the video.
maybe, but you know what? To tell you the truth, I maybe, that might be a thing. As you can see, I don't get paid a lot of money from YouTube, so I really don't know because I don't do YouTube to get paid. Otherwise, I probably know that answer. I do YouTube because, you know, I've been like a manager for years, and teaching and training is what I always done. And so when I stopped being a boss, you know, and I started working with the kids, people told me that I should do something where I'm still teaching and training and helping people because that's what I love to do. And that's when I came across doing a YouTube channel. The only reason why I do it is to help people out. I never thought of it
See,
as anything else.
and I don't know. I know Pedro. He shows like tells what he makes on DoorDash and all this every day. But I've watched a lot of his videos, and he's never really revealed what he makes on YouTube, except one time. One time, this is back when he had like 10 or 12,000 people. Now he's got like over 20K or something. But I remember back when he had like 10 or 12,000, he actually came out and said that if he makes a video every day, he makes about $100 a day on YouTube. So so back then, if he made a video a day, he's making like $700 a week just on YouTube. So I want to say that, yeah, you're right with him. he's not. He's making so much money on YouTube right now that he can take the $3 orders. That's why, like when he's moving his new house or whatever that he was doing, you know, he really don't have to do DoorDash because now he's making. I mean, he's got like over 20K followers or something. So if he's making a video every day, he should be making over $1,000 a week on YouTube, which is what he was doing DoorDashing. So he don't really have to DoorDash right now if he don't want to. He's still making the same amount of money on YouTube. All he's got to do is go home and make a video. Or do his lives or whatever he does, he's still making that money. So, but now he's making it on YouTube, so you don't have to go out and pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off. He's still making the same amount of money. But now YouTube's paying him. So, which I ain't gonna knock the guy. I mean, more power to you. I mean, you making $1,000 a week on YouTube, good for you. I just quit watching him because I felt like he contradicted everything that he said. He started taking $3 orders. That just pissed me off. I just People come to your channel like me. I went to his channel to learn how to do the DoorDash and the Uber Eats and shit. And now you're on your channel taking $3 orders after you preach no tip, no trip, no tip, no trip, no tip, no trip, 2.0, da 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 da. And then you're doing the same fucking thing you said not to do. And you're contradicting yourself. That's why I had to get away. Yeah, that's why, I try to stay with the real people. Like you, like Roy, Mr. Flex. They, they don't turn around and contradict themselves. Y'all say what you say, and that's where you're at. Yeah.
You'll never see me take a no tip order unless it's like $6 or $8 going less than 2 miles. Only
Okay,
then.
but you're okay. If you take a no trip order, that's on you. But you're not the
Yeah.
fucking. You're not like fucking God or Jesus or DoorDash hollering no tip, no trip 2.0, no trip, no trip, no tip, no trip 2.0.
Yeah.
You know, if you take it, you take it. No big deal. If I take it, I take it. It's a lesson learned, whatever. But he has preached all this shit for all these months. And then he's going to start purposely taking them. Like, I'm going to do an experiment. You've been saying for 8 fucking months, there's no tip there. So what experiment are you fucking doing? To me, you're being a fucking jackass and you're contradicting yourself. That's all you're doing. Because you already know there's no tip there. You've been saying it for 8 fucking months. That just pisses me off. I don't know. It just does. Maybe I'm the only one that gets under my skin, but you know what? He was one of the people
Nah,
that I went.
you're not the only one.
He was one of the people that I went to and looked at and watched when I was trying to learn how to do this when I first started.
Yeah.
And I was the fucking minion, as somebody calls it. I was the minion. I was watching all of his videos, watching everything he was doing, and fucking just taking in everything he was telling me. Then he turns around and does this. I'm like, you know what? I'm done. Can't do it no more. It's like me sit here for fucking 8 months and tell y'all, don't get the booty hole, don't get the booty hole, don't get the booty hole, you gonna catch the AIDS. And I turn around and tell y'all, I hit the booty hole and I got the AIDS. Okay, well, there we go. I told y'all not to do it. Then I turn around and did it and see what happened. It's fucking stupid. Don't fucking tell people not to do something and turn around and do it your fucking self. Ain't that what politicians do? Tell all of us not to do it, and they turn around and do it themselves. I don't know. It just fucking irritates me. I mean, just say for example, Body comes in with a different name. He says, "I'm not going to be Body no more. I'm not going to be Body no more. I'm not going to be Body no more." And 6 months later, he pops back in. "Hey, I'm back. I thought you weren't going to be Body no more. Now you're back." Don't fucking sit there and, especially, you got 20K plus subscribers. Don't sit there and preach one fucking thing to all these people and then turn around and do it yourself. Don't, I can't rock with somebody like that. Because to me, then you're not being real, you're not being yourself, you're not being 100 like you're supposed to be. You say you are, but you're not. So, that's why I like you. Body's here with me almost every night when he figures out I'm here.
I'm
You
freezing.
know, I like Flex. I like Roy. You know, I like Hannibal. I like Steve. Because they're not just putting shit out there to get clicks and likes and views and shit. You know, they're just putting shit like Steve just put shit out there to be informative. He has panels to teach people shit so people can learn shit. You know, he 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 does good for the gig economy. You know, I like Flex's channel because he just like hangs out, chills, lets everybody talk about whatever they want. As long as they don't talk about certain things that gets them banned for a fucking week. Yeah, I like him because, all these people I'm talking about, they don't contradict themselves. Roy will be Roy. It's very controversial, yes, but you know what? Roy says what's on his mind. He don't go back on what he says. When he says something, he fully understands it. He fully agrees with it in his mind, and he fully stands behind it. He don't turn around and fucking go against what he just said. That's why I like Roy. Because yes, you may not, you know, Roy says what he wants to say, and you either agree or disagree. He doesn't give a shit either way, and that's what I like about him. Yeah, he's gonna speak his mind. You either like it or you don't. I'm not saying he's right. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm saying I respect him because he speaks his mind. Whether you like it or you don't, he says what he feels, and he speaks his mind, and he leaves it at that. And that's what I like about Roy. I
You
guess
know,
I
I think everybody should be given that right to be able to do that. I don't think people should be judged because of the way they speak or what's on their mind or like any channel. Like Roy shouldn't just be the only person who's allowed to speak their mind. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of creators should be able to say what's on their mind, how they're feeling, without ridicule, without people
Yeah,
judging them.
but a lot of them are so worried about getting monetized and getting subscribers and hey, click, subscribe, click that bell, do this, do that, jack my cock, whatever. It's they're so worried about getting monetized so they can make money on this shit. You know, it just it kills me like so many people are so worried about trying to make money on YouTube. I'm like, why don't you just get the fuck out there and get you a job? Do DoorDash, do Uber Eats, go get W-2, whatever. I mean, YouTube's not that fucking big of a deal. I mean, it can be, you know, I guess if you get the subscribers like Pedro did, but I mean, to me, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I don't know. It's whatever. Everybody has their own opinion. Yeah. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. I mean, to me, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not here to find 15,000 subscribers that's going to show up every night at 1 o'clock in the morning, kind of thing. Other people, it works for them. It works for Pedro. Yeah. Everybody finds that golden egg, I guess, but I don't know. I would think Roy would have a lot more subscribers because he's a lot more sincere. Okay. He literally lays his heart on the shoulder and he literally tells you exactly how he feels. And he's real. He's not MSNBC. He's not Fox TV. He's not this, that, the other. It's going to tell you, oh, you need to be on this side, or you need to be on that side, or he's not that. You know, he's not these people that's gonna put videos up telling you, oh, you need to be here, you need to be there. No, you know, he is him. He speaks exactly what he feels, exactly what he honestly thinks. And either you like it or you don't. Bottom line. And I honestly feel like Roy should have a lot more subscribers if he'd get his trolls out of there because, he used to have it open, for the people that liked what he said, didn't like what he said. He could respond to them on his live or whatever. You know, I thought that was a very good way to go because when he went on his lives, okay, he would have more subscribers to come to see what he said, to dislike what he said, as the ones that liked what he said. And they could agree to disagree, you know, but he would be drawing more people to his channel on the lives because they would be flooding in there to disagree with what he said. And it don't matter. As a YouTube person, it don't matter, you know, how many people are coming in to disagree with you or agree with you, as long as you're getting the traffic in there. So the more shit that he said that people disagreed with, every time he went live, they'd come running in again to talk about how much more they disagreed about him. And at the same time, they're so stupid that they did not realize that all they were doing was helping his channel. That's why he was welcomed in. If you want to disagree with me, come in my live, disagree with me. Just bring it on. Bring the traffic in here. All you're doing is helping my channel. He knows it. He knew exactly what he was doing. Meanwhile, the fucking dumbasses, they don't know what they're doing. All they're doing is coming in to yell and scream and disagree with him in his live chats and shit. They think they're doing something. Yeah, they are. All they're doing is helping his channel. And he's just welcoming them in. Come on in. You're making my channel that much better. And I understand what he was doing. I do. And then he had to change it because he had these fucking trolls and dumbasses coming in, acting stupid. And I fully think that Roy needs to go back to what he was doing and just let them trolls do what they do and just do what he usually does. So he can get them people coming back in. He can get that traffic back in. Just rolling. I mean, that's what I think. Because anytime Roy's on, he's honestly going to say what he feels. And you like it, you don't, and 90% of the time, he gets feedback, and he, if he's on live, he takes that feedback and he responds to it. And like I said, you can always agree to disagree. Yeah, at the end of the day. Y'all don't have to be in live feed and put out fighting orders and where you gonna meet and this, that, the other. Ain't gonna be that. Yeah. I mean, Roy seems to be a level-headed guy. I think that he lets his emotions get the better of him sometimes when he's on live. But at the end of the day, well, if he's doing live and he's wanting people to come in and go against him, at the end of the day, you need to learn to agree to disagree. It's like right now I'm doing live and I had somebody in chat acting crazy and whatever. I can say, hey, where do you live? I'll come to your house right now. Nah, it ain't about all that. Yeah, you say what you want to, and I'll say what I want to, and at the end of the day, we'll just agree to disagree. I mean, at the end point, you're going to bed, and I'm going to bed, and it's not like, I can yell and scream at you all day long and ask you where your address is, and you can ride me along and just keep me going and get me riled up and get my stress level up for no reason. And then in the day, you feel like you've done something, you're laughing and cutting up, joking up. Meanwhile, my stress level's up. I'm mad as hell and I might have a heart attack later or whatever. You don't give a shit. You're just trying to rile me up. Ain't worth all that. Roy just needs to do his thing. Don't let them get the better of him. And keep doing his lives like he was and keep bringing in that traffic. Because even if they, like I was saying, even if they disagree against him, he's bringing that traffic in. They're still watching. He's still getting them views. He's still getting them people in there. And that's what's going to fucking get him to where he wants to get to. That's my take on it. I might be wrong, but I mean, Roy's trying to figure out how he's going to get to 1,000 people. I think he needs to bring in the good and the bad, like he had been. But you don't need to wear it on his shoulder. He needs to be able to talk to people, without saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go fuck your mom" or whatever fuck he says. When somebody says something, he needs to veer away from that and just like take the negativity and turn it into positivity while he's on a string, kind of thing. Just kind of take his heart off his shoulder, put it back in here, and just, yeah, say, hey, whatever. Yeah, you're not going to get to me. I do that every night, every day when I'm at work. People be cutting me off, piss me off, trying to piss me off. I'm like, nope, y'all ain't getting to me today. I'm not gonna, y'all ain't gonna make me mad. You're not gonna piss me off. Oh, you wanna cut me off? Go ahead. Get in there. Okay. I'm gonna ride right behind you. And that's how I look at shit. When I'm working and I'm in traffic and these people are acting fucking stupid and they look like they're fucking trying to hit my car, I'm like, nope. Normally, I would just stop in the middle of the road, get out, be yelling, screaming, begging the fucking red light to come red. So I go to their fucking car and I'm like, nope. Now I'm just like, nope, you're not going to do that to me. You're trying to hit the front of my car. I'm just going to stop, let you get over. I'm going to say, and I'm just going to let your shit go. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And you're not getting to me. You're not stressing me out. You are not going to stress me out. There goes Lisa. I do. When I'm sitting there working and I'm driving, I'm like, you know what? Y'all are not going to stress me out today. You're not going to do it. And I'll be listening to one of these YouTube creators. Oh, you're fine, Lisa. I'll be listening to one of these YouTube creators. I'll hear something they say and I'll just start laughing. I'm sure somebody beside me thinks I'm crazy as hell. And I'll listen to something, I'll just start laughing. I'll look over there laughing like hell, and they just look at me. I just look at them, laugh even more. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, they gotta be thinking this motherfucker's crazy as fuck. Sorry I had to use my phone. I told you. I said you were fine, Lisa. I don't know what you're. You said you had to use your phone. You're fine. I mean, we got two people in the back. I'm sure one's body. The other one's been hiding out all night. Body ain't really talking to us either. So without you, I'm just here talking to myself. Look, I said I was only gonna be on from 1:30 to 3:30. Yeah, but one of them's Lisa, one of them's you, and one of them's a hidden. Because when Lisa comes onto the panel, she goes off of the watching. So one of them's body, one's Lisa, and one's somebody else. And that one somebody's been here off and on all night. I know who he is. As I was going 1:30, 3:30, it's now 4:30. See what y'all did? Y'all made me go overtime. Now we're in overtime. I ain't know we're watching on TV. I ain't gotta watch TV if I'm talking to y'all. I just don't want to not watch TV and talk to myself. There's people in here talking to me and responding to me, then I'm good. But I want to sit here and watch myself all night. As long as I got somebody chatting with me or I got somebody in chat talking to me, I'm good. But and I got two, which is Body and Lisa. So that one person keeps popping in and out. All right, Lisa, no problem. I plan on going to bed soon anyway. So I try to get up early in the morning and start. I say it all the time, but I'm actually going to try to get up early in the morning and start. I'm going to get up about 10:30. Get out there about 11:30. Work till about 3 or 4 when it slows down. Eat. And go back out to about 12. Go back out about 4 or 5. 12. Well, one day. We'll see how it goes. Trying to get my grandbabies on here one night. Probably a weekend night. They got school during the week, so I like for them to get on and hang out with me for a little while. I want them to come on with me one night. That way they would have a video. Like when I did die, yeah, it'd be a video. They go back and watch with all three of us together or whatever. I think that'd be pretty cool. They go back and watch it on YouTube. Yeah. That would be something they would always have. So when I'm gone, they'd still be able to go watch that with all of us being together. So that might be a pretty cool thing. I ain't getting no younger. I didn't find that fountain of youth. Y'all find it, let me know where it's at. Yeah, it's 4:40 in the morning. I'm going to go to work in the morning. Y'all have a good night. Peace. Good luck, Lisa. I'm glad you're busy, girl. If y'all are gonna come on, I'll do a stream tomorrow. If y'all gonna be here, I'll come on tomorrow. See who's here. I won't wait till Thursday. See y'all later.